Okay, we are live. I am live. I am alone today. This was just a quick video. I'm sorry if you missed the video, but if you're subscribed to my channel and click the bell, you should get notification that I am live. So welcome everybody. I didn't tell, I shared it in one or two groups on Facebook and said I'm going live. I said 1 o'clock, I'm 8 minutes early, but it's just a quick video. It was unplanned. I was making this project to share with the people who support my channel on Patreon for $2 or more, or my members on YouTube for $4.99 or more, and Facebook members of $4.99 or more get all my files. And I'm like, I've been wanting to make these files, and so I was working on these files the past few days, and I'm like, I just want to give it to them. I don't want to wait for a Tuesday or a Thursday because I already have videos planned, and I just want to get them to you. And I was just going to post them. I'm like, just record me putting them together because it's so freaking easy. So let's do that. It's going to be really quick. I will answer your questions after the video. I think I'll have time. I do have to leave for a hair appointment. So that's why I'm doing this so quick and starting early. So thank you everybody for being here and just getting notification. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna go overhead. So somebody sent me these cards. I think her name is Christine. I don't quite remember. So in a viewer mail a few months ago, maybe 8 months, I don't remember, sent me these cards that just kind of stand up. And I was so touched by these cards. They had inspirational quotes on them. So I do want to make more of these with some inspiration. These are more Christmas. And so I thought I actually have a blank file of these that are in fall colors, but I never got around to making the fall ones. So I'm making Christmas ones. Maybe I'll make some for every holiday. Let me know what you guys want. And, I try to always give you whatever you want. So I have them in two sizes. These three are all, this is going to go into here. And of course you can use any colors you want. And this one goes under here. These three are all in one file. I think they're grouped together. And so if you just want to do one, you can hide one or do what you want, you can always do what you want. So I'm going to show you the pens I used. For the gold one, I used the glitter gold gel Cricut pen. I know it's glitter gold gel Cricut pen. This one is a gel pen. It's got like texture. I don't know if I got embossing powder on this, what happened to this pen, but it writes pretty, so it doesn't matter what the outside looks like. This is, what's the color? It's just called Green Gel Pen 1.0. This red one, and of course you can use any pens you like. This one is Gel Pen 1.0 Red. I love these colors, that they're green and red and not funny colors. And then this one is Gel Tip 0.8 Glitter Gold. I don't see, well, I guess it is kind of glitter gold. It's the black one. And I can see up close. Do you see the glitter in the black? I can barely tell that it's gold. And the gold has glitter in it too. And then I thought, well, I'll use Cricut gold paper. Thank you, Marky, for pledging $2 on Patreon. Now you get hundreds of my files, not just these. You get every file I've shared since 2014 when Design Space was created. And then for the black piece, I'm using black brushed paper. And then this, I used those pens. Now this one, I colored in the berries with the same pen, and I colored in these little spots with the gold pen, and then these little green. The Cricut drew all this for me, and the Cricut tells you which pen to put in. So it's very easy. And these I just kind of dotted. They were almost filled in on those green dots. And, oh, and right here, the leaves, I added that little line. I didn't do so hot on this one. That one's a squirrely line, but it still looks fine. I was going to color those in, but then I thought, oh, maybe just a little line in the, that would be pretty. Okay, so how these work, let's just go ahead and do this really fast. I also have, a red marker. You don't have to have these markers. Red, black, and gold. Actually, this one is called Pear Green, but I thought it matched the gold pretty well. And I am going to go around the edge. The gold, or the glitter paper, has a white, and the edge is white. And I don't like that, so I'm just gonna go like this. You could use a Sharpie, pretty much any marker, or ink. You could rub it on a pad of ink for stamping, anything like that. And that looks so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too. This one I just did red. But I did, these are images in Access, and this one I did break up. This is all in Access, it's only one color. So I broke it all up into 3 different colors. If you don't like it in 3 different colors, it comes in just the one solid color, and I hid that in the layers panel. So if you prefer that, you can do that one too. And I'm gonna go ahead and go on the outside of this one. You don't have to, especially if you make a lot of mistakes. I do make mistakes, but I find I make less mistakes when I hold this pen still and move the paper. Does that make sense? I don't know why it works, but it seems to work. I'm gonna do that on this one too. So move the paper, hold the pen still. I just noticed that one day that I was moving the paper and I wasn't making mistakes. See, I just think it looks good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one together so you know what the end product looks like, because they'll pretty much all be the same. I'm using the art glitter glue I use every time. Oh, and did you guys watch my video last night? I want to show you my Christmas tree after the glue dried. I'm taking this tip off. There. Sometimes on glitter paper you need a little extra glue. And then, and you don't have to use all the layers. You can also change the size of these. Got glue on the edge. By dragging, these have this little extra piece too. So if you drag all of these pieces together and size them bigger or smaller, you'll be good. So now I'm going to put glue on the back of this. You could emboss these if you wanted to with like heat embossing. Is that cute? Okay, now this piece, this makes it stand up. So there's a score line in here. I'm out of focus. There is a score line here. Now, there's 2 options to do this. So you can put this in an envelope, and you could put it like this, and glue that on. Or I was thinking you could even put it like this. And I was thinking if I put it, I don't remember the ones that were given to me, how they were. I think I want to try it this way so it's less chance of it kind of falling down. When you put it down, like it'll bend like that and maybe fall. So I think this way might be better. So I don't think it matters. I'm going to put it right at the butt. Well, you know what? I changed my mind. It might matter if I'm doing it this way. I'm going to put it on the edge over here. And so this part will be in the center. And then it just, oh, wait a minute. I don't like the way it stands up. I'm going to put it up further. Now it was standing straight up when I put this all the way to the bottom. So I moved a little room. Let's see how this goes. There. So now it stands more at a bit of a slant. See what I mean? So the higher up you move it from the bottom. Do you guys like how I learn as I do? There. It's all done. So now you can fold this and you could put it in a card for somebody. And instead of a card you have to open and stuff, they have a little card they could set on their desk or on a table. Isn't that awesome? Here, let's do the smaller one. It's just so easy. You guys can do this, right? I know you can. Thank you for your pledge. And green. And this one here that I'm doing, this is a sentiment for the inside of a card. This is an Anna Griffin sentiment, and it's in access now. If you missed my video the other day, you want to watch that video. That's just a hint. You want to watch it to the end. Don't just read the title. Watch the video, or you may be disappointed you missed something. I don't know why I'm shaking. May the magic of Christmas fill your joy. Oh, and I did fill in these little red pieces there. I colored those in with a pen. But this is just a sentiment for a card. You can put it on anything. So then here we have this piece. Should I try to do it this way to see how it goes? Yeah, let's try it. See what happens. So this one I'm going to put down at the bottom and in the center. And we did it so this is sticking up. Like I said, I've never made these before. Oh, see, now it kind of wants to fall. No, I like it the other way. That's why I like this glue. I can rip it off really fast. So I'm going to move it up a little over to the edge. Let me measure. This is between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. Thank you, Martiza. Oh, and next week we have Patreon Hangout, where after our class we get to hang out in video together. Secret video. And that's okay. This way is working the best. This was not a draw image. I don't think this one was either. I think this one was meant to cut out like with vinyl, but I just changed them to draw, and then I changed some of the colors of the words. If you don't know how to change colors of the words when they're not meant to be changed, you should watch my Design Space classes. I teach that all the time. Okay, I'm gonna use the black marker. This is the True Brushed Paper by Cricut. Isn't that so pretty? I love this paper. Oh, and if you haven't tried these papers or their glitter paper, okay, those are my favorites, and they're 50% off. I don't know how long the 50% off is gonna be, but it's 50% off. Oh, and I didn't go over this one either with the marker. I tried it on here and I thought, that looks kind of gold. It's better than white and it blends in. I think I'm going to outline the paper with black. And tomorrow in Design Space class, we're going to be doing projects bigger than your mat and any other questions you have. And then I have viewer mail. And I have a lot of viewer mail. I have a wonderful card from Jamie. Well, I assume it's a wonderful card. And I have some boxes from some of you we're going to be opening. I like it with the black. Okay, let's get it gluing. Now, when you're using the gel pens, you do have to let the writing dry. I did these about an hour ago, so they're perfectly fine. That is so pretty. So glad. I was picking out the black paper, and I was either going to use black cardstock from Cricut or their black craft board. And then I thought, oh, the brushed paper. I want to use the brushed paper. So glad I did. Cindy, there will be a post or for the Patreon Hangout on Patreon and YouTube so you can watch. To get into video, there will be a post with the link tomorrow morning. If you're a $5 Patreon member, you get a link to be in video. Oh, yeah, and it's next week, not tomorrow. So you won't get it tomorrow. You'll get it next week. Thank you, Callie. So there will be a post for it. You should watch my link. So I'm going to go just above this. That's so nice. I love this. And then you can fold this and give... You guys, I think I like this better than getting a card because you can see it. You don't have to open it to see the whole sentiment. Linda, thank you for joining. Isn't that so cool? Linda, you can now use my emojis. That is so cool, you guys. You guys inspire me by the things you send me. Aren't they cool? So these were not meant to draw, and I just changed the line type to draw, and then I used some contour. I really like these. Aren't they nice? And they're quick and easy, easier than cards, I think. Fun. All right. Who's going to make these? Raise your little digital hand if you're going to. You don't have to make these exactly, but are you going to make maybe some little stand-up cards like this to send to somebody or give to somebody? They're so nice and easy. Oh, I'm like, why is that sticking out? Well, because it's not closed properly. And even like, I truly believe in inspiring kids and little girls, especially because they usually have a bad what's the word I'm looking for? Self-esteem. I think every little girl at some point has bad self-esteem. And to put something on that says you are beautiful, or, you know, I believe in you, or just some kind of inspiration. So I'm going to be making some more of these with some inspiration things for maybe some boys and girls too. Not just for a holiday, but just something they could put on their nightstand or in their room or something. Something to let them know that they're special. So after the video, we're going to post these. So if you are a supporter of $2 or more, you will get these. All right. I don't know why, but these touch me so much to have these instead of a card. I think I like to look at it like on the desk and you don't have to open it, and it's more to the point. If that makes sense. All right. Do we have any questions at all? Let me take you over here. Here's the projects. So you have this one and then this one. Are these grouped? Yeah, they're grouped together. So let's say you don't want to make this one. You can just hide the, oh, you can't see that. Hold on a second. There. You can just hide the whole project and then click make it. And if you want to change the size, you just can change the whole size. So this one is a square one. You can make it up to like 11 inches if you want, 11.5 inches. And this you can make much bigger also. So you can do that. So I'm not going to save these, but you have the option to make them any size you want. I like the little size. And I was actually worried about how those would draw, but they drew really good. All right, guys. Yeah, these are all sentiments from Design Space. They are not SVG files. They are all Design Space files. So the people who support my channel of $2 and more get all of my, there's hundreds of projects. They get them back from January of 2014 when I started making files for Design Space. All you do is click on the link and they open up in Design Space. So these sentiments are in access. If you don't have access, it may ask you to pay for the sentiment. Once you pay, it's yours forever. You're not paying me, you're paying Design Space for it. Or you can just use the card base, the blank one, and add your own fonts or add your own writing. You can customize them to put names on them, or a family name, or a monogram, or anything you want to do. And that part is free, made from free shapes, of course. I do have video on using OBS for people who support my channel of $5 or more. I have classes on OBS, and they're all recorded. They're not edited. They're not great videos. I mean, they're videos of all of us in a Zoom, me teaching them different things and how to do videos live on YouTube also. It's not just OBS. Okay. Reading your questions. How do you change to draw? Barbara, watch my videos. I will show you really fast how to change something to draw. You can bring any image. Here, I'll just go to images real fast. I still got a few minutes. Like this is one of them I was thinking of doing. but you can do that yourself. So here, let me move this over. This is just one image. To change anything to draw, you go up to line type and click on the little arrow there and you change it to draw. And now you attach it to the paper you want it to draw on. And it's so easy. Yes, Lisa, you do have to have a Cricut to use my projects. Yes, Design Space is only used for Cricut. Sorry, didn't explain that. Lois, if you're a Patreon supporter of $2 or more, thank you, Linda, for pledging. I share the projects in Patreon a lot. Like today, you're getting 3 posts. You should be getting an email every time I post something. If you're not getting emails when I post, you're missing out on a lot. I'm putting my email in here. And if you are supporting and you're not getting emails or notices of my projects, please email me and I will help you get to your emails from Patreon if you're not getting them. So it's melodylanedesigns@gmail.com. No, your expression cannot be used with Design Space. You have to have a Cricut Explorer, Cricut Explorer Air, or a Cricut Maker. Yeah, and if anybody has any questions, you can always email me. If you message me on Facebook, I don't always get notice that I have a message. And I can't even find it anywhere unless you tell me you message me. I have to go to your account and find it. So don't always rely on that. You can always email. Yeah, I just put my email up there. It's melodylanedesigns@gmail.com. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Get back to your Friday. Have a wonderful Friday. I will see you in the morning for Cricut Design Space class. And I'm going to do a giveaway. I already have it packed. It's Cricut glitter tape. It's every single color that they had. You can see some of them down here. I have one of each, but I had 2 of each. There's more. There's a lot of them. There's so many more. There's 3 more. Okay. So, there's glitter tape, one of each color. And tomorrow you have to be live watching. Someone's going to win all these. And they'll be shipped out on Monday. If I have your address from the winner. You'll have to email me. All right, guys. I love you. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, go ahead and leave them in the comments after the video is over. And I try to answer questions in the comments as soon as possible. I really love you guys. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate you for subscribing and liking my videos. It really helps a lot. And I will see you in the morning. Bye.